Hello everyone, this is Sandy, and today we're going to talk about paper roses and how to make them. These are what we call frozen roses. I learned how to make these from a woman named Christy, and her YouTube channel is Faithful Designs by Christy with a C, and she does some of the most beautiful work. And I've taken a lot of her ideas and I've thrown in my own, and this is how I make them. So let's talk about what we need to make the roses. I usually need a soft mat. This is just some fun foam. I've kind of flipped it over and I'm always using a different spot. This looks a little nicer. It doesn't matter if it's bumpy or whatever. It's just kind of a soft spot where you can take your tools. Now your tools can be anything you want. In a perfect world, you'll have this wonderful punch. It's from Fiskars. Awesome punch. It makes these little things here. And I actually even have a little itty bitty one. And I make little itty bitty roses too. Same way basically. Just a little tinier, a little more fussy. When you're making your roses, you need 5 of these. And let's see, that's a different yellow. There, that's the same yellow. You need 5 of these little flower punches. And 2 of them are going to be your center bud, the center of your rose. And then the third one is kind of this outside, and then these are your bottom 2. And then you have a little green star on the bottom to make the greenery look. So, what you do, I have 2 different crochet hooks. I'm a crocheter, so this is a pretty nice little rounded tip. But if you had the tool, that would be even better. There's an actual set of what are they? They're stylists, I guess is what you call them. But they have different size balls on the end of them used for shaping flowers and things. But I use these 2 things. I used to use a blue hook, and it was a little bit smaller, but I don't know where it went. So we're going to start with our first 2, which are going to be our bud. And I usually hook it on there just to give it a place so I know where to grab. And then I know each one of those notches is a petal. Okay. So those are all rounded. These ones, you can round them like these a little bit. But it's not as necessary. But we'll do this. Gets us started. starts breaking down those fibers in the paper and gets them wanting to shape in the direction we want to shape them. I'm sorry, my voice sounds terrible today. But this is how it is. This morning I kind of woke up all stuffed up and everything else, so I'm really hoping I'm not coming down with something, but might have a bit of a sinus issue going on today. So, once we get to this point, you want to use your big nib or whatever. You can use paintbrush handles, whatever works for you. But I kind of cup it up like that. Then I flip it. And around we go. This kind of shapes the petals a little bit. And there, we've got that already set. Now there's a little pinching thing here that we got to do. We put our thumb here and we pinch. 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 So, doesn't he look cute now? I'm basically going to make 2 of them like that. I don't want to talk. It's bad sounding. Or else I sound like I'm real high. But anyway. So I've got 2 of those. And what I'm going to do, I got a new glue gun. Basically my Christmas present. I got it a little early. There's my glue dot, or dot of glue, and then I kind of twist it so we have no more holes. How in the world did you go clear over there? Trying to get my camera to focus. There, you see? Just a little nip. Now this one, we need petals on it. This one's just gonna sit in there. And then we're making our bud. Christy talks about folding these kind of in so that they're ready to fold. And then new glue gun, so I'm still learning how to use it, so if I start screaming because I'm burning my fingers, you'll know why. A little bit of glue on the side. And we flip up, flip up, flip up, flip up, and make the bud. Now the tighter you make it, the better, so they kind of open up, just like regular roses, if you don't glue them good. So there's that one. And this one, you also need a toothpick. Simple round toothpick. Take it on the edge and you kind of roll one side. So you can make these roses obviously any color you want. I even have some odd colored roses. I've got an orange rose, a turquoise rose. I make them any color I want. So this one here, once you get the little edges turned, then you really cup it up. And you're going to stick the glue having trouble today, aren't I? Okay, stick some glue in here. Add the bud in there. And then this, I add a little bit of glue at a time. Look at all those yummy glue webs. And you kind of hold that in there together. Where you kind of turned, yeah. So, there we go. Now, this one, put a little glue in the cup and put him in there. Again, if you want to add a little glue to the petals and push them up. I'm gonna have to get me a heat gun just to take care of all these glue webs. Darn it. And then we glued these two together. Put some glue in there, a little on each petal. Because we're going to put the center in there and start pulling it up. And pushing it and holding it, cupping it. Now if you've got a tool that'll make a star or whatever it is, what I'm going to cut, but I'm going to show you how I make my greenery. Use a pair of scissors and I just cut from the center to there, center to there, center to there, center to there, center to there. Hope I made that able to be seen. Then I flip it over and I do it again. But now it's from the point over. So see, if you've got a nice star, that's basically what this is. But I don't have a star like that. So now what you do is you take your toothpick and you roll your ends around it. Don't have to be real neat about it because it's the greenery on the flower. It's not going to be perfect. Roll. Roll. And roll. Now, make a little cup. Get your glue. Put a good amount in there. And I usually twist until I got it just so. And it's the very back. Now, if you need a rose and that's it, there's your perfect little rose. Now with practice they get better and better. Although with mine it seems to get worse and worse. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So now I showed you this rose, and this rose, all I've done is taken a little white paint and kind of frozen the rose and then added stickles to it. Stickles. So we're going to use some white acrylic paint and some stickles. Put a little white paint in my cup. Don't need very much. I just put a couple drops in there. Because the more dry brush you can do on this, the better. So you just kind of put a little white on each of the petals. Just a little bit, wherever you want to put it. Kind of tones the rose down. So there we've got it. It's a little bit frozen. Now we add some shimmer and shine. I just got the stickles and I already probably need another bottle because I'm having so much fun with it. You just put it on the edges. Just add a little sparkle. and some on the center. So there. I've already stickled it up. Now I know you can't see it very well, but I'm going to try and hold it up. We're going to fake the camera out. There. Oh, do you see the little sparkle on it? Just a little touch. But not every rose is perfect, so, however it turns out. You make these little buds with just 2 or 3 of the little rounds. The buds are 2. If you want to make a smaller rose, that hasn't unfurled all the way, you use like 3 of them. And then you can put them on things. And right here in front of me, I have this is my quote for life. It says, "How does one become a butterfly? You must want to fly so much that you are willing to give up being a caterpillar." So, I have my caterpillar moments. I need to give it up because I want to fly like a butterfly. So, you can see here I've used the different roses. I put those on there for quite a while ago, so they've been on there. Put it back up. And that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a remark down in the comments, and I will do my best to reply. If you comment, like my video, comment on my video, and then subscribe to my channel. I'm still new at this, so I'm not putting out a lot of videos, but I'm aiming for at least one every 2 weeks, but my goal is 1 a week. So, if you have any comments or things that I need to do differently, let me know. I've changed the location of the camera today, and I'm working from the top down. Wanted to see how that worked so have to let me know. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.